What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Crowned by Kenzie. And today we are broadcasting live from the palace. Live from the palace. And the ish is going down. Want to know what I'm talking about? Stick around until after the intro.
How you doing?
All right, guys. The palace is in shambles. But before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell so that way you know when we go live or we post another video. All right, y'all. As I told y'all, the palace is going crazy. It's going down in the palace. And no, I'm not talking about Prince William or Kate or none of them. I'm talking about Queen D, Momma Dee, and the Prince of the South, Lil Scrappy, and of course the Bam with her hoofs. All right. So if you guys are familiar, Momma Dee was live the other day. It was posted all over the blogs, and she was saying that she found out that Scrappy was not paying his rent on time. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the video.
I think they have a right to their discrepancies and whatever. I wish I had been notified 2 years ago of my son's shortcomings. I had to find out that Bambi wasn't lying. She wasn't lying, y'all. She wasn't lying on that issue. That. He was so late. And then they would have to pay $400 late fee on rent. It's okay. She wasn't lying. I don't like her, but she wasn't lying. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what you want from Momma Dee, but I'm not a liar. Even if I'm wrong, I'll tell you. Bambi wasn't lying. I don't like certain people, but I don't hate them. I think they have a right to.
All right, guys. So y'all heard Momma Dee say. Now hold on before we get into the craziness. We will say that she said she does not hate Bambi. She don't think Bambi was a liar on this one, on this situation with Scrappy not paying his rent. Now, if you're familiar with Love and Hip Hop, you watched, I want to say last season or the season before, when their marriage was ending. That was part of the storyline that Bam was saying Scrappy was not paying his half of the rent and she had to make it up for him. Now, first off, y'all know it's not the first time we heard something about Scrappy not paying his rent or not being able to afford his lifestyle or what is being portrayed on Love and Hip Hop. But when seems like when Bambi said it, everybody, well, a lot of people took her for a lie, including Momma Dee. So at the end of the day, I want you guys, before we go further with this, I want you guys to realize something. That's his mother. So of course, when someone starts talking bad about her child, she's going to her initial reaction as a mother, I assume, is to take up for her kid. Now, I don't know, or we don't know what she told him behind the scenes or how she got on him behind the scenes, but from the show, she did not show any. The only reaction she showed was Bambi was lying, and it was a lie. She protected her son. But something along the lines changed. Whereas now, because if you know Momma Dee does not come out and talk about her child. She does not whatsoever. But something along the lines changed, or something took place to make Momma Dee change her mind and decide to discuss Scrappy online. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at her, right? I'm not mad at her because I would hope my mom would do the same. Not blast me on social media, but I mean, take up for me in front of the people. But yo, is it just me? Or when it comes to this whole rent situation, if you want thousands and thousands and $1,000 worth of clothes and jewelry, shouldn't you own your home instead of be renting it? I'm confused by that because I don't get that. That means y'all priorities kind of, mucked up or whatnot because ain't no way you should have pawn some of that damn jewelry. Sell some of those clothes. Everybody want to be so decked out in the latest fashions and the latest jewelry, the heaviest chains, so on and so forth, but sitting around here renting. Who the hell doing that? Mm-mm. No, dog, not me. It wouldn't be going down like that. But listen, I digress. I'm not getting in them folks' business, but I am. But yeah, that's crazy as hell to me. I mean, y'all, black people especially, we gotta get our priorities together because that makes no sense. You still around here renting, and the late fee $400 damn dollars. Really? One outfit that we see on the TV should cover that $400 late fee. But see, that's the lesson, y'all, right there. Don't believe everything that you see. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Okay? I'm telling you, however the saying going. I hope I got it right. But anyway, let's move along. So y'all, Scrappy shot back. He had a little comeback for Momma Dee. I want y'all to listen to what Scrappy had to say. Mm-mm. Here we go. And mind you, Scrappy never, Momma Dee can be off the hinges sometimes. Y'all know I love her. Like, oh, Momma Dee is a mess, but she's a welcome mess for me. I don't know about y'all, but for me, she's a welcome mess. But yeah, so Scrappy very rarely says anything to go against Momma Dee on social media. And even with this, he kept it a little light. So I want y'all to pay attention and listen.
Let me address that shit my mama said. My mama don't even know our business. She don't even know my business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know where she get that from. But she probably got the part where I was late because I used to be on tour and shit, and then I just, sometimes back on tour in the spring, March. I didn't even know when that shit was due. I just was give the money, send the money, like. But then I guess, like, I would think, saying somebody that's with me would tell me like, hey, send it real quick so that's, I don't know. But I used to be on tour just going, like, hitting the studio, going to the next city, going do interviews, like just trying to keep it going. But it is what it is to me. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be what it gonna be. At the end of the song? And tripping. When people talk about me now and I know it ain't true, I just. What you say? What you just say? You shake your head? I just shake my head and smoke some and pray. There's nothing I can do about it, man. Like, I ain't gonna do that every day, but every day, man. Like, then it be all the people you done help do shit. You be like, I done helped all y'all do shit, and everybody they be trying to lie on me. I be like, this is crazy. But I tell them at this point, you fucking doofus. Yeah, because I don't actually go nowhere. Like, okay. I don't actually go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still be right there. I be like, I'm like, all you did was just make people talk more about me, even if it's a lie or not. If they talk bad or not, you just make people talk about me. That's the one thing my mama did say though. I said, Mom, you gotta chill on TV with that shit, cause like I ain't want them to really see her like, cause that's how she really, but she really more than that. But I'm like, man, you need to calm down a little bit more. And she was like, for what? I'm like, cause they talking crazy, man. She was like, nigga, shit. Leave they talking. I was like, damn, that's how you taking it? The fuck? Let me address that shit.
All right, so y'all heard it from Scrappy's mouth, but also, y'all caught that chain, right? Y'all caught those chains. Now, Scrappy, you need your ass whooped because you could have bought a house with that chain. I think he has one now, but I think you had that chain for a while, but I don't know. That ain't my business. But at the end of the day, Scrappy, as a grown ass man, I get that you were on tour. I get that, y'all. He was on tour. But should nobody have to call you and remind you that your bills are due at the end of the day? And most responsible people, unless you live in check to check and you don't know if you're gonna have to rob Peter to pay Paul on the next check, most responsible people would have their if they knew that they lived a busy lifestyle where they could not directly tend to handling their bills, would you have some kind of direct deposit set up or direct debit, not deposit, but debit, where deposit too. But when you have some kind of direct debit where your rent or all your bills automatically come out, or at the end of the day, if they were married, she didn't have access to his accounts. I would so or have a shared account so that way if he is late or he could not pay the rent on time or he forgot about it, whatever have you, then I would think that she would automatically just pull the money from his bank account if they had access to each other's bank accounts. But we don't know. Every marriage does not do that. I don't understand it. You have more when you put it together, but hey, every marriage is different. When Scrappy wasn't done there, he had a little bit more to say. Y'all take a listen.
In the psychiatrist room with me, you wasn't in no relationship with me to be talking like that, nigga. Out of here, nigga. Shit happen for real. I don't even play like that, bro. Like I don't play like that with nobody. That shit happen for real, nigga. I mean, all y'all know, like the real people know, like TV people don't know, cause they just women want to believe women, like they want to believe women. Yeah, they women like them dumb women want to believe dumb women. I ain't going for it. I never do it. They can counsel me on their head. I don't give a fuck. Little real women, smart women, the ones that can think and see through. Those are the ones I fuck with. Now I used to fuck with the other ones, but now I fuck with the real ones. I'm telling you, nah. I know real women when I see them now. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about all that. Shit. I don't get like that's how I'm telling you. That's how that it did me because that triggered me when somebody say some shit like that. Now I know what K Michelle was feeling when a motherfucker tell her she ain't been through. What you talking about? What the fuck you saying, my nigga? Fuck you talking about? Yeah, y'all let this motherfucker go around and act prissy all you want. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna never let a motherfucker do me like that. I'm gonna tell the world about what they did, nigga. Just like they tried to do to me, and it wasn't even real. They tried to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is, y'all seeing me being right there with a motherfucker the whole time. The whole time I was married, they were like, "Oh, he's a good. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this." And then all of a sudden, I wasn't a good. You seeing me do all this, but now you seeing me do all this, cause only a person that been through hell, cause will get out a marriage, cause that he been in and try to just live his life and have fun. Nobody has a peachy nothing. Nobody has a peachy nothing. But I'm just saying I know what I've been through. No one abused you. How you know you weren't even there? Hey, hold on, I'm finna block this motherfucker right now.
So, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, he is alleging that when he was in his marriage with the Bam and her hooves, that he was being abused. Now, he didn't say physically abused. I want to think he's alleging that he was emotionally abused, mentally abused, or whatever have you. But he did not say that he was physically abused, okay, by her hooves. I'm sure they hurt. They say when a deer hit you in your head or a deer clock you, them hooves, they hurt. So, yeah, I'm sure. So I don't think she was beating on him. But again, all of this is alleged. But again, before I say that, let me say let's give credit to the Shade Room as well as Live Baits for these clips. Um, but yeah, so I get it. Nobody was there, so nobody can say what he went through. We see everything after it's edited and put on our TVs, but we don't know what he went through. So I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna give him that. You know, we don't know what was being said behind the scenes, how she treated him, so on and so forth. Now, I watched some of the comments and I noticed that a lot of you guys were saying this because of Momma Dee. Momma Dee abused him. And yeah, that may be true. If you remember a couple of seasons back, he had an emotional breakdown where he told her all the things that he's seen or experienced in his childhood that brought trauma to his life. So I'm sure that might be a part of it. But again, we ain't blaming Momma Dee because I'm not a parent at the end of the day, and um, there's no manual to being a parent. So she did the best she knew how. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly Momma Dee was a pimp back in the day. She ran a whorehouse, and her son used to have to, Lil Scrappy, used to have to share his room with some of the prostitutes, some of her hoes, what they call them? Yeah, some of her hoes since she was a pimp. And a lot of things took place. She sold drugs, allegedly, so many other things. But we ain't gonna blame Momma Dee for that. Okay. We gonna, again, some of that can be attributed to his past, his childhood. It probably is. I don't know. But that ain't my place to call it. I'm just gonna say she did the best she knew how to do. But that was really for the BAM and people who are out here speaking on him to say that nothing happened. Again, like I said, you guys were not there. I was not there, so we can't call it and say this man lying. He could just be telling his truth and speaking his truth. So I mean, it is what it is. But through this whole thing, I want to say this before we watch this last clip because he had a message for y'all. This is my opinion. While I love Momma Dee, at the end of the day, I saw something too. I don't have the clip queued up for whatever reason, but I saw something. Momma Dee said that she was put in the hospital for 3 days. Her blood pressure got ran up because of Lil Scrappy and his baby mamas. If y'all don't know, he just had twins by another little girl a couple of weeks ago. And so Momma Dee said that allegedly because of those situations and other situations where she chose not to speak on, they ran her blood pressure up and she was hospitalized damn near about to die for 3 days. And so here's my thing. I would have to say, Momma Dee, for me, in my opinion, all due respect, he's grown. You got to let him have his life. Whatever he goes through in those relationships with wives, baby mamas, whatever, that's his business. I would not allow that to bother me one way or the other. You might hurt internally for him because that is her child, but I just would try not to allow that to bother me so much where it would put me in the hospital because here you are going in the hospital, running your blood pressure up, all sick and so forth, sick and so on and so forth, and he's still gonna be doing what he's doing. If whether you here or you gone on home to glory, he's still gonna be doing what he's gonna do because he's gonna be who he's going to be, and there's nothing you can do about that. So while I'm gonna be fair and say as I'm not a parent, so I can't speak on that. All parents may worry about their children and get worried up about things that they go through, no matter what age they are. But just from the outside looking in, I would say, Momma Dee, pull away from that shit. Excuse me, pull away from that. Don't even bother yourself with it. Okay. As far as Lil Scrappy, I get what you're saying, but let me tell you something. Good piece of advice here. Nobody says anything when the wolf howls at the moon. But as soon as the moon howls back, everybody gets to talking. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're in the comments and they are wearing you out, brother. I mean, they're wearing you out. So at this point, a lot of times, and me for one of those people, I always believe when a person mama tells you something about them, you better believe it. Because they mama know them better than anybody else. So when your mama came out with that story, trust me, the people took it and ran with it. Ain't nothing you can say that's going to change their minds. So you might as well stop getting online, getting on live and cursing people out and blocking people and so on and so forth. Just don't say nothing. Your truth is your truth. We all have a perspective on things. Bambi's truth and her hooves, that's her truth. That has nothing to do with you. Let her live it. And whatever the people in social media land believe, hey, let us believe. So stay offline. Keep your business offline. If y'all didn't talk about it, we wouldn't know about it. But if you keep on talking about it, you're going to keep on giving me something to talk about over here at Crowd by Kenzie. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, follow, share, and hit that notification bell. But before we get out of here, Lil Scrappy has one more message for y'all.
And it irritate me when y'all say these people name. I got babies with these people. It don't irritate me. I have to see these people. They don't irritate me. If they irritated me, then it would be bad business for me. It'd be bad. I would be bad. But I'm good, man. They don't irritate me. You can say their name all you want to. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure when you go on their page, you say my name. That's all I ask. Because the only reason you irritate me because you keep saying it and it don't mean that. It's like, what are you gonna get out of it? Nothing. They're not gonna give you nothing. They're not gonna give you $1. They ain't give you 50 cents for saying their name. So they ain't even gonna look at you when you see them in real life. They probably walk off from you. Dummy, you a dummy for that. Yeah, you real dummy. You want to do stuff that you get stuff off from. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Y'all be thinking that it irritate me when y'all say these.
Well, he told y'all it don't irritate him, so y'all stop talking about it. Stop trying to bother him with it. He know it better than y'all do. We all just know it from the TV screen. So I caught that when he said she probably wouldn't even say hi to you. She'd probably turn her back and go the other way. Probably would. Who knows? But anyway, y'all, let me get out of here and let me get back to work. You guys, I just wanted to bring y'all that story real quick. I ran across it and I want to jump on it before it got too late. But anyway, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell, and also click on the link. I'm going to contain it in I'm going to put it in the description box for Paid for Your Say. Is my personal link that'll get you a discount for to be able to join Paid for Your Say, where you can earn extra cash on the side without even leaving your home. All you are doing is participating in nationwide surveys. So make sure you guys click the link to get my discount for Pay for Your Say. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll holler at y'all later on. Bye.
How you doing?